Welcome everybody, my name is Vidal Guzman. I'm gonna be talking about the gang database on Vidal's Corner. So people ask me, how does that feel? You know, if you're living in a neighborhood where it's a gang raid is about to happen. Imagine you looking out your window and you're seeing around 30, 40 police officers with shields, with extra armor on them to go inside a housing complex and take a 13 or 14-year-old out of his house. So as he goes inside, they figure out where are we going, how we get in there, and they slowly creep, and you can hear them. You can hear their footsteps. You can hear them talking to each other. And when they break down that door, boom, that door breaks down. And they run in there without anything, without saying anything to anyone. We're looking for so-and-so. And as that kid wake up, you grab him up without him brushing his teeth, without him waking up and being taken. Imagine that being happening in the whole housing complex. Families, imagine kids having to see that as their fathers and sisters or their mother or someone being taken out. Imagine the neighbor watching their neighbor being taken out. What type of trauma that actually creates. So when we talk about trauma, that is the trauma that we are creating for youth, for individuals who are living in our neighborhood. This gang database, before it even was a gang database, they used to have gang books where they put black and brown individuals in this gang book from local neighborhoods. And evolved and created the gang database where individuals who are as young as 13, going back to where Mayor Bloomberg was mayor, are put in this gang database saying that they're gang related, saying that they're part of a gang. But the conversation that we need to have is, why is this affected us, and why is this, what is it actually doing in our neighborhood? The problem is that it's locking individuals as young as 13, and gang raids has hit every corner of our neighborhoods. As a person that was a former gang member, the idea of why I was a part of a gang is because it was around me. It was because I didn't trust the police helping me out in any abilities, or me calling police when the danger is happening. I think when we are policing ourselves, when we are empowering ourselves, when we have a community that has resources in it, then we could really talk about what gangs actually do. But when we start not talking about it, when we start not talking about gang database and what it does to our neighborhood, what it does is it takes youth before they could find a full potential of what they actually could be in society, and take them away for a long time. The way that they define this gang database is what you wear, who you're around, what neighborhood has the most crimes. So you might be in a gang database, your neighbor might be in that gang database. A person might be in that gang database by just giving a handshake or saying hi to a person who's so-called is in that gang. ICE is using this gang database as their way of pushing immigrants out of America. So this gang database has been used in multiple different ways, and that's ridiculous. I think the conversation becomes, how are we able to build community if we're not able to have uncomfortable conversations with each other? What do we actually need in our neighborhood? And we know the solution. How do we talk about empowering someone? How do you talk about putting resources in these communities? So yeah, New York City, wake up. You know, this is Stop and Frisk 2.0. It's here, and it's not going away until we really start putting pressure on the mayor to decrease and to really cut the population in Rikers. And that, with that being done, the way you're able to do that is to stop the gang database. Tell the mayor and put pressure on the mayor to end and destroy and eliminate the gang database, and to end broken windows. I think those are conversations that we need to start having, and not just putting actions behind our words. Let's wake up and know that we have to end gang database now. This has been Vidal Guzman at the Vidal's Corner.